Hey, Diesel Dan here. Got a truck from another location, just transferred to me. Going over it, found multiple small issues with it. So I want to start tearing into this soon. A couple things I want to show you kind of before and after, stuff to look out for, especially if you're running a newer style truck with EGR, DPF, so on, and you don't seem to have the power or the mileage anymore. Things you want to look out for. Keep an eye out for these orange EGR hoses. Once they start getting up in age, they get very dry and they don't seal very well, and you can tell by here, you can see the soot marks that it's leaking. Sometimes it'll be a lot worse, but that's first indication that they're starting to leak. You have one down here underneath the heat shield. So there are a couple, the newer Anthems, they have one right about this location you want to keep an eye on. So keep an eye on those things. Keep an eye out for the soot marks. That's an indication that you're losing. You know, check your boost system. I do have a video on checking your boost system. You can make a little homemade tool and check it out. Make sure your air is not leaking. Stuff like that, because that will really diminish your fuel mileage and horsepower. So on this side here, I got a couple issues here. Let's see if I can get you in position. As you can see right here, starter cable is not attached to this clamp, and if most Mack guys know, this has to be strapped in or it puts too much weight on here and snaps the end off. This heat shield is not secure. If you can see back there, the bolt's missing, so the heat shield's sitting on top of the starter also. Can't really tell if it's broken, but might have just broke off. You can see a new sensor down there. Someone's been working on it. New belt, new tensioner, but the funny thing is take a look at this weep hole. They got some kind of cold weld on here. I guess they didn't want to fix the leaking water pump, so I guess that was their fix for whatever reason. Yes, I have a water pump here today for that. That's my job for today. But I've actually seen this before here, and the other one was so bad this pulley was about ready to fall off. The belt was squeaking real bad, and all they did was throw a new belt on. And as you can see, there's a new belt and tensioner on here. So, you know, somebody was right here. Somebody had to have seen this, so there's really no excuse. But yeah, keep an eye out for the obvious things. Boost clamps. Sometimes you'll even see little soot marks. Not as dark, but you'll get some kind of markage. Indicate there's leaks. You know, after so long, these hoses get very dried out. They don't seal very well. That's why you see me change a lot of them. So yeah, this is just a few minor things I found on this truck so far. There was a lot of other stuff in the rear, brakes, wheel seals, ABS light is on. So this truck has multiple issues I want to go over and fix before I put it back in service here. So stay tuned. I'll have more to come as soon as I can. Okay, to the next one. Thanks.